I can see it.
Yeah.
Yep. So you installed Docker, right?
Yep.
Uh,
I'm done installing the Docker. I also did the, hold on, I kept track of what all I've been up to. Yeah, I did the Docker install and then finished those, sudo wala thing I removed. How to Docker without sudo. And then I have git cloned your repository in EC2 and I've installed AWS CLI on EC2.
okay,
But
yeah.
I've not run
So
it yet. Like the
uh,
second line command is asking me to run, but I've like just installed. I haven't run it.
okay, just run that slash usr slash local slash bin, whatever that command is. Just copy it and run that.
Uh, okay, run command is directly run, right? In
No. You don't have to type in run. It's given right slash usr slash local slash bin slash
yeah,
aws space dash
yeah.
dash version. Just copy that or type in and just press enter.
Okay. Should I enter any version or should I
Uh,
just let it go
space
blank?
space and dash dash version. So it will show you that you have installed version 2. Yeah, see. So you can see that AWS CLI version 2.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
see.
So now what we'll do is that we'll configure this CLI with our credentials, whatever credentials ma'am has given you. Now, why do we do it here is that in case anytime you create any service object, so you have to mention the secret access key and the access credentials. Now, if you mention
I'm
it in the
configuring what right now exactly? I'm sorry, I didn't catch what you said.
okay, so what we did right now is AWS CLI is something wherein you can access the AWS.
Yeah,
One way you can access is through the console. You go to the console and do any whatever you want. The same thing can be done through commands in this
right.
CLI. Okay,
Yeah, it's the
so
command line interface for AWS. Yeah,
yes,
so that's
yes,
what we've
yes,
put in.
yes.
Okay.
So now what we will do is we'll configure the credentials. Ma'am must have given you some credentials, right? Some
Yeah,
secret
yeah,
key and some access
yeah,
keys.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
So we'll configure it from here so that whenever uh, if you write any code for any service, you need to mention that access keys. Now, if
Right.
you mention it in your code and you upload it on GitHub or anywhere, so it's going to raise an error and then it's going to be troublesome for us because you cannot
Yeah.
actually upload the access codes.
Right.
So we'll configure it from here. So what you do, run command slash usr slash local slash bin slash aws space configure.
Okay.
Instead of dash dash version, just type configure. AWS space configure.
Okay.
Yeah, enter. Yeah, so now copy the access key, whatever ma'am
Yeah,
had.
yeah, yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll do it. They want the regular access key, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's not
Just right.
letting me copy.
No, just right click it. Right click
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
I am right clicking it. Yeah, okay.
enter. So now the secret access key, copy and right click here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever region your uh, account is there by default, just type in that region.
Just a minute. It was US East 2, as far as I remember. I'll
Yes,
just
yes,
confirm it once.
yes. check and take your time. It's all fine. We'll set it up.
Don't want to end up wasting your time.
No, it's fine. That this is as it is. It is today's task, so I have to do. There's nothing as such called wasting time behind this.
Just hold on. Where did she? It was US East. I'm just trying to confirm whether it's US East 1 or 2. God, it will be so far up in the chat also. Okay, US East 1 it is.
Okay, press enter. You don't need to fill anything in this. Just press enter.
See, last time this was a problem I faced when I was doing this because I was entering the default output format none. I was getting an error.
Okay,
Like,
so whatever you had uh, typed in earlier, type that. Okay, so now you have configured the access keys and stuff. Now, whenever you write the code, whenever you create any service object, you don't need to mention the access keys into the code.
okay.
Okay, so just run this command docker images
Docker.
space images. Enter.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So yes, you have successfully like running Docker without the pseudocode also.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now open my repository. There must be a folder, right?
Like on my PC.
Type in ls. No. Here on EC2. You git cloned it here, right?
Yeah, I did.
So that's the data. But do cd data. Do cd data and ls.
CD data ls. Yeah, this is your repository, I guess.
Oh, have you cloned it from the master? I guess. Wait, I'll share the link in the chat. Git clone it from here. Before that,
Okay.
just go back to the main directory. Just do cd space dot dot and then delete this. So it is rm space minus rf
RM,
space
yeah.
minus rf
Hmm.
space and the what is the folder name? That's data, right? So data. Okay, just do ls. Yeah, so it's deleted. I'll share it in the chat, okay? You get
Yeah.
clone it from there.
Okay. No issues.
Yes, yeah, I sent it. Did you receive it?
Yeah. Got it.
So just there will be three dots at the top. Just right click that and do copy link, and here do git clone and that link. Yeah, just do ls cd data ls. Oh,
Is
there
there
should
an issue?
there should be two folders. Like one clean email is fine.
Hmm. Let see where I had gotten the link from was I'd just gone to your Git repository, and from there there's this option to get a link from the code section. Yeah.
Yeah, that is
So
correct.
that is where I'd taken it from.
Uh, Even I am giving you the branch link, then to it is copying from the master.
What
Okay,
is the issue here?
uh,
Like, tell me, I'll see if I can do anything.
just do one thing. In that link, after data, put one slash. Mm,
Wait, what is the issue? Like, what should it be copying from?
so it should be copying from my branch. Okay.
From Yelp Scraper?
If you open the link which ma'am had given you, that is github.com slash
Yeah, I'm
appdatasoft.
there right now. Yeah, I'm right there
Yeah,
right now.
so you see there are two folders, clean email and Yelp scraper, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So this repository should be git clone, but it's actually git cloning from the master.
Okay, but I don't know. I've been, taking the link from this page, the page you're mentioning, clean email, the Yelp Scraper and readme.md. I'm taking the link from there itself. There's a code section and, you
Yeah,
know,
that
cloning
is
ke liye.
yeah, that is correct. Even I'm wondering why is it git cloning from the master branch. Mm. Do one thing, just do Vim and Yelp scraper. We'll check the code.
Sorry?
VIM. Type in VIM space
VRM.
VIM
Yeah.
space.
Hmm.
Uh, Type Yelp and press tab. It will fill in.
Okay, should I run this?
Yeah, run that. Just go. Yeah, see. No. We cannot use this code.
Okay.
Uh, just a second. Wait. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just update in the master. So then you can directly get clone from the master itself.
Should I like try cloning something else? Like,
No. Just delete this repository again and give me 2-3 minutes. Okay.
yeah, it's fine. How do I get out of this screen? I
Yeah. Type in colon and Q and exclamation mark.
colon capital Q or regular Q? I don't know.
Regular Q. Small.
Okay. Okay. What is this vim command for, by the way?
It is opening a text editor, inline text editor.
Okay. Should I delete data again?
Yeah, deleted. Okay, now git clone it.
Same link?
Yeah, same line.
Should I run? Like, or do I need to? Okay, so fine with this. Yeah. Now, okay, ls.
Yeah, go cd into data and then ls.
Cool.
Yeah, cd help scraper. Press tab, it will fill in on its own.
Okay.
Yeah, now do ls. Yeah, fine. Do vim and space help scraper ec underscore ec2.v.
Mm,
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So go down, go down, go down.
I don't think I can scroll further
No,
down.
no.
This is the entire thing.
Don't scroll it. Press the down arrow key. Yeah. Okay. So this is the latest code. Okay. Do colon q and exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Okay. Do ls one more time. Okay, no, don't do it. We have it there up only. So you can see there is dockerfile.txt, there is lambda underscore fargate.py, requirements.txt, and scraper.py. So
Yeah.
to Docker build it, actually there should be no extension to Dockerfile. Now right now it is having dockerfile.txt. That is because I
Okay.
built the Dockerfile using Notepad, and by default Notepad will add an extension. So what we
Yeah.
will do is we'll simply rename that. So type mv space capital D tab.
Should I get out of the Yelp
No, no, no,
scraper
no.
file?
Be right
Okay.
here. Be right here.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. MV.
capit capital D. Press tab. Yeah, and then slash, or let me don't give slash. Just type in Docker file. Capital D and Docker file. Docker file. Remove .txt.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Enter. Yeah, do ls. Yeah, see now you see that it has been
Yeah,
renamed as Dockerfile. So now we'll have to change the working directory and stuff inside the Dockerfile for you. So do vim Dockerfile.
yeah. Vim Docker file.
Capital.
Yeah. What are we doing right now again?
So to create a Docker, you actually have to write a Docker file. When you open this, you'll see how a Docker file looks like. Okay. So see, in our Docker, we need Chrome driver. We need the requirements.txt file to be present in the Docker. We need pip in order to install all the modules mentioned in the requirements.txt. You need the Python code, that is yelpscraper.ec2.
Hmm.
So you can see this is how we write the Docker file. So from Python 3.6 tells it that the environment will be a Python 3.6 environment, and
Okay.
the next few lines wherein it's mentioned in install Google Chrome, it will download the stable version of Google Chrome. Then install Chrome driver, you can see. So that will install the Chrome driver.
Hmm.
Next is the display port. It is some command so that it does not while